The news that 100 Years of Solitude, Netflix's most ambitious series in Latin America, injected more than $52 million, 225 billion Colombian pesos, into the Colombian economy is gratifying for the thousands of locals who contributed to its making. The reported amount accounts for both direct expenses and the broader ripple effects across the supply chain. Led by Colombian powerhouse producer Dynamo, Narcos, Echo 3. The two-part Spanish-language series about the Buendia family employed some 900 mostly Colombian crew members, 150 artisans, thousands of extras, and worked with more than 850 suppliers for the construction of the mythical town of Macondo from scratch. Season 1 of 100 Years of Solitude led to the booking of more than 100,000 hotel nights in the town of Ibague during the filming process. Indeed, this series adaptation of Nobel Literary Prize winner Gabriel Garcia Marquez's 1967 magnum opus solidifies Colombia's position as a premier destination for international productions, underscoring the diversity of its landscapes, exceptional talent, and top-tier services. I believe what we've accomplished here is the ability to distill many of the lessons we've learned from previous projects, both at our own level and in terms of service, says Dynamo co-founder CEO Andrés Calderón, who, together with co-founder Diego Ramirez Schremp, hails from the world of business and finance. If we compare it to our previous projects, we almost always had to bring department heads from abroad, be it Mexico or Spain, and now, to some extent, we've managed to have mostly Colombian department heads. I think for me, that has been one of the most rewarding aspects, he adds. 100 Years is a testament to what Latin Americans can accomplish when they get together with a single purpose, said Paco Ramos, Netflix VP of Latin American content, at the series presentation in Los Angeles, who added, "I would say that 98% of the people who made this show are from Colombia. It's been the most personal journey for me. I have close ties to the family," he tells Variety, adding that the author's sons, Rodrigo Garcia, a filmmaker himself, and Gonzalo Garcia are executive producers. In terms of cast, crew, and craftsmen, Latin America is growing in spades. We have more highly qualified people who are now capable of living off their craft, he notes, adding, "It's been 10 years since Netflix launched its Latino productions with Club de los Cuervos. Looking back, it's amazing how much we've progressed," says Ramos. Speaking at the LA presentation, Rodrigo Garcia explained that his father didn't want to have it adapted, that he preferred that the book live in the imagination of the reader. But there were also practical considerations. It didn't fit in a 2-hour movie, a 3-hour movie, or even a 4-hour movie. And then the cost at the time would have meant that it would have to be done in English with Hollywood stars. He was all against it. But he did sometimes muse that if it could be done in many hours and in Spanish and in Colombia, he would consider it. So that was part 2 and part 3. Lucky for my brother and me, he always said when I'm dead, do whatever you want, so a lot of therapy, he laughed.